Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Run the lights up. You know, there's a lot going on. Breaking news. Cassie takes the stand in his Diddy trial. And Diddy is looking like his whole world came crashing down. Allegedly. Pound that like button. You see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail from the sketch artist. Diddy is looking like, God damn. She about to take the stand. She's spilling all the beans. She's spilling her guts. It's looking nasty on that stand. Run the lights up. Salute to the rec mob. We here with it. Okay. You see the prosecutors. Look at Diddy. Diddy like, damn. After I gave her 30 M's, I thought we was good. I thought we settled out of court. What part of the game is this? I need my 30 M's back. Damn. Gave the ish 30 M's and she still came through and spilled the beans. Damn. Run the lights up. They about to come back from lunch, but we need the lights going crazy. Call me up. Let me know how you feel about Diddy getting cooked. Okay? And Diddy is looking like he need to be resuscitated. Okay? Allegedly. I believe they got oxygen tanks in the courtroom and everything for Diddy right now. They brought in the EMS because he's under heavy distress. Run the lights up. This is the live show. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. Okay? The EMS, the gurney, everything is on deck. Just in case Diddy goes into cardiac arrest. Because he's getting cooked. Okay? She took his 30 M's and had another baby. Damn. Heavy distress in the courtroom. Call the EMS. Damn. Took the 30 M's and still cooked them. Run the lights up. Salute to the rec mall. Call me up. Let's get with the shit, okay? Because this shit is the shit. The shit show has started. Oh, man. Yeah, we with it today. We all the way with it. This is the livest show. Call me up. I may let you curse, but you got to say the word shit. Just maybe once or twice. You know, the F-bomb and the B-bombs, leave that alone. But I may just call this edition Day 2 of the Diddy trial, the shit show. I may just go with this. That's how I'm feeling. Damn. Damn is the word. Shouts, Mrs. Berry. The shit show has just started. Okay, the call's coming in. Let's get to it. We're not gonna waste no games. We ain't gonna waste no time and play no games. Pardon self. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Right, big brother, always the deacon. Yes, sir, brother, the deacon ready to enjoy the shit show. Yes, sir. You said we can say it, brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Let's get it, deacon.
Yes, sir, brother. Oh man, brother, I see P. Diddy, brother. He look like Martin Luther King in the picture, brother. Harriet Tubman. Boy, this Negro look like a slave. An ancient, yeah. Look like the slave boat that came, brother, and brought them off to Virginia some goddamn well. Why he look like that? Harriet Tubman head ass nigga, brother. Yes, sir, brother.
Yo, brother.
God.
I seen this picture. I said, this nigga looking like he about to collapse, man. This shit look crazy.
Brother, P. Diddy got autism, brother. He drinking. He ain't get no pill in him. That pink cocaine, he ain't get the taste. Oh, brother. So not only is he getting a relapse, and he ain't been able to get him no good pussy. So, brother, it's been rough, brother. Oh, that's her, brother. Laying in that nasty stank bed, brother. I know the bed. Oh, God. You know, and see, one thing too, M.Reck, a dude like P. Diddy, he got a baby by his first cousin. Because, you know, he's a freaky. Oh, they say him and Umar Johnson freaky. They greasy and got the whole house stank. Boy, them Negro boys, M.Reck boy, they got a perverted show going on. And they still watch porn flicks, brother. They VHS tapes and stuff, brother. Oh, God. But brother, another Negro who
Hold on, Diggy. Hold that thought. The line's on fire. I'm gonna hit you right back. I got you, bro.
Call from.
Let's get it. Peace.
What's good? What's good, M.Reck?
We here, man. Today the shit show. So you can say shit maybe once or twice. You know what I mean? I usually don't have no profanity, but talk to me, man. What's your thoughts?
What's going on, man? This Larry, in Florida, Kings and Brotherhood.
Larry, what's going on? Talk to me, man.
Nothing much, man. We all seen this coming.
Mm-hmm.
This man is collapsing because for some strange reason, his defense team thought this trial would help him get out of jail. But now the way how it's looking from the day when Cassie took the stand and he almost collapsed, it was like, he was really trying to collapse and have them take him to the hospital so he wouldn't go back to jail or prison. That dude said, she's gonna say what? Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. But you know what I'm saying? Karma is a you know what.
Oh, man.
And that's what he getting, a whole big barrel of it.
Damn, man. But what about the 30 M's? What about settling out of court and all that? Like, what happened to all that?
No, when he settled out of court, he thought that was his scapegoat. I'm gonna give her this money, and nothing else is gonna be said, because you got to realize he tried to bribe the security dude in Los Angeles when he beat her up, and he came to the room from the phone call just to check, and he tried to give the dude a stack of money.
I hear that.
Then Diddy tried to take his cell phone, thought he had footage.
Damn.
So like I said, that all goes back when he was down here in Florida, down here in Miami, with them cats, with them pills, and all that, doing who's know whatever he was doing.
My bad. Hold on one second. Run the lights up. We live on MRecktv, man. I had a lot going on this morning. You know, I would have went live earlier, but we're gonna definitely give y'all all the breakdown of the trial. We're gonna give you a play-by-play right now. I think they may be back from lunch. Let me see real quick. You know, they take a recess and go to lunch and all that. Let me see. Oh shit, I think they back. Court agrees Ventura's husband can sit in on testimony. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do, Larry, hold that thought. Let me give the people the updates, because we got some updates, okay? And I'm gonna take some more calls in a few minutes. All right. All right. Peace, y'all.
All right. Peace.
Let's get it, y'all. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me give y'all the updates. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mob. Okay, had a lot going on this morning. You know, I would have been on it like 10:30, 11, but you know, it is what it is. You know, plus we doing a Facto show later, so I had things I had to do. But let me give you the updates. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that the 30 M's came with an NDA, okay? But I don't know. We gonna have to figure that out, but it is what it is. She already on the stand, so we can't even study that. The 30 M's is in her account, and she's on the stand. So, you know, run it up. But I'm gonna play some news clips. I'm gonna give you all the details. So this is what they saying, right? Okay, let me tell you what you're saying. You know, let me give y'all the notes. So it says court agrees Ventura's husband can sit in on testimony. Before Ventura's testimony began earlier, reporters in the courtroom said the judge and lawyers for both sides spent several minutes conferring over whether the R&B singer husband, Alex Fine, would be allowed to be in the courtroom during her testimony. The defense argued that he should not be. They said they may call Fine as their own witness later, but the prosecution says he should be present as support for Ventura. Oh, I don't know her name, Ventura, whatever. We gonna just, it is what it is. In the end, U.S. media report that all parties agreed that Fine would be allowed in the courtroom for part of Ventura's testimony, but not the portions which might be relevant to the defense potential later questions. Okay. So run the lights up. So it says, court resumes as Ventura's testimony continues. We're going to call her Cassie. All that Ventura, we're just going to say Cassie. The short lunch break is over now. Cassie would be taking a stand once again. When left off, prosecutors was having her walk through her long relations OP with Combs, including some of the abuse she endured. She also talked about the toll the so-called freak-offs took on her. Oh yeah, I got to get to that too. I know. Run the lights up. Salute to the rec mob. What happened to my my thumbnail? Man. So I'm seeing people in the chat room. Call me up. Let's get it. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. God damn. My bad. I put the wrong number earlier. 646-397-7095. The lines is open. Call me up. You have to call 3-4 times because this line, for some reason, it doesn't have the limited phone call option. So you got to call 3-4 times, maybe, you know what I mean, just to get through. So, you know, I'm working that out. So, you know what I mean, don't get caught up in your ego. You got to call a lot of times. Plus, there's a lot of people calling. Let's get to it. All right. So until then, I'm gonna play this clip. All right. I gave you the updates. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. I got you. Run the lights up. Let's get to it. I got this news clip. They're giving you a play-by-play. Let's get it. Salute to the rec mob. We here. Run the lights up.
Testifying today in the trial. Singer and songwriter Cassie Ventura testifying today in the trial against Sean Diddy Combs. The former girlfriend of the hip-hop mogul accuses him of coercing women into abusive sex parties and becoming violent if they refused. Scripps News national correspondent Alex Miller live in New York with the latest on all of this. And Alex, you've been inside the courtroom. What can you tell us is happening at this hour?
Well, Cassie has been testifying for about an hour and a half, and that is the time that she's negotiated with the government and with the defense because she is 8 months pregnant, roughly, and so she gets a break every 90 minutes or so, and that's how long she has been on the stand today. This is the first time that she is seeing Sean Combs in person in roughly 6.5 years. When she walked into the room, he did not look at her. He continued looking straight ahead. She is in a very form-fitting brown dress, visibly very pregnant. She has been very soft-spoken over the course of the morning, taking her time, answering these questions, taking deep breaths, particularly when she's talking about some of the more graphic parts of the relationship that she's had with Sean Combs. She's rubbed her belly at times, but really so far in this first hour and a half, we've really gone through really the highlights of the issues in their relationship and then starting out with from the very beginning. She talked about the abuse right off the bat, saying that he would mash her head, knock her over, drag her, kick her, knock her in her head if she was on the ground. And she said it happened too frequently, that there were violent arguments that turned often into physical abuse, and that he asked her within the first year of their relationship to begin these freak-offs. She said that when he asked her, that her stomach fell into her butt, that she was only 24 years old, and that she really couldn't comprehend how somebody would want their girlfriend to be doing something
Damn. She said her stomach fell into her ass. Crazy. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Peace and love. How are you?
Peace. Who this?
This is Songs by Alicia.
Oh, Songs by Alicia. I gotta lock you in. Peace, Queen. I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm grateful. Back on the road, rolling.
Salute to all my truckers. That's what's up. So talk to me. How it's looking on the road, and also how you think this case is looking.
Oh wow, this case, brother, is whew, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. And the biggest thing is a lot of people, you know, they have their opinions in regard to Cassie, but this, I can only imagine, like, having to relive all of this and having to sit in front of all of these people and speak about the level of degradation that she went through, like, and, you know, the lack of compassion, because she was, you know, she's viewed in a certain light. And I think that Diddy set it up this way, and he also made her incriminate herself, just like these are some of the same tactics that R. Kelly used. By him having her to reach out to the male sex workers, this incriminated her. And I think this is also why she's having to testify. Her hands are tied because the feds can easily turn around and charge her. Because she was involved in the whole process. And this is why he did that. Then on top of that, he locked her in because two ways. One, she was signed to a deal. So the first part of it was, you know, her youth and her inexperience coming in and desiring to have a music career and thinking that, you know, she was going to have some opportunities that I feel that he really was never going to give her. And I think he signed her to lock her down. But then on top of that, he's got all of these degrading tapes on her. He was sending these tapes out around the industry to sell her, which is why 50 Cent exposed that, how, you know, he received the tape. So at the same time, he locked her down on top of the constant physical abuse. And so everybody's like, why didn't she leave? But think about it. Where was she going with Diddy's reach? He knows all of her family. When they did so-called break up and she was deciding to try to move on, somebody has an explosion and his vehicle blows up in front of his house. Let's not forget about the fact that he beat up his old assistant, Capricorn, who was Lauren London's sister.
Correct.
For not telling him whom Cassie was seeing. She didn't have any protection. Where was she going? So, and the fact that people just don't have the compassion, and for her, and then on top of that, being pregnant and having to sit there and speak around people that she don't know, that don't love her, that don't, you know what I mean? And to tell about all of these things is so embarrassing and degrading and hurtful. And people are making jokes like this is cool. Nobody wanted this. For people to say, oh, she wanted it and she stayed for the money. No, she stayed because she didn't have no choice and she didn't have nowhere to go. And she didn't have no protection because people were scared of Diddy. I mean, and let's talk about Fabulous. You let a man sit up here and thoroughly disrespect you in front of other men and you didn't say a word. Why? Because he was scared. So if men were afraid of Diddy, what the hell you think Cassie was? So you got a great point. I just I cannot believe that people are sitting up here acting like she was cool with all of this. Who's cool with somebody urinating that they don't know in their mouth? Period. Like, this is crazy. This is so disgusting.
Crazy.
I can't believe, you know, this is very telling about how people really feel and really have.
or Queen. Hopefully you still there, but if you can hear me, great assessment as always. Appreciate you and be safe on the road. The line's on fire. I appreciate you. Songs by Alicia. Salute.
Call from
Jose,
Yo. Hello?
what up, Rack?
What's going on? The line's on fire.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You hear me, right?
Now,
Yeah, hold on.
if I was,
hold on.
go ahead.
Run the lights up, y'all. We live, okay? And I'm gonna give you a live updates. I'm taking calls. Nobody else is doing this, okay? You hearing everybody else assessments, or they just running news. Nobody's giving you the breakdown of the trial, but also letting the people call, okay? But you're gonna have to call 3-4 times to get through, because this number is not unlimited. I'm trying to work on that, and then also there's a lot of people calling, so don't get caught up in your ego. So we got Jose, and we're gonna let Jose speak his 60 seconds, and then we're gonna get to the next caller because the line's on fire. Jose, you got the floor.
I got one question, Rack.
Mhm.
Now, if you was Cassie and I was Diddy lawyer, I would ask you one question.
Okay.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave?
What you mean, leave to go where?
Why did you leave Diddy? Why did you leave?
I mean,
answer it if you was her. Try to answer it if you was her.
I can't do that because I don't think like a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. I get another woman.
What you think she would say? What you think she would say?
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
Don't you think she would say, "I got tired of it"?
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Okay. Well, why didn't you do that in the beginning?
Well, see, you got to always remember, with these things, when it comes to victims, some victims are really scared. Some victims, they feel threatened by Diddy's power in his presence.
Okay, Diddy's power. In the beginning, you didn't know the power. So it would have been easier to leave in the beginning than after all these years that you know everything in the end. Now you know all of it.
Hey, look, I can't answer those questions. The line's on fire. Hold on one second.
Okay, I'm out, Rack.
All right, no doubt.
All right.
All right, peace. Run the lights up. Okay, we're going to have to do 60 seconds or less. Okay. Let me see. Oh, man. I got something exclusive here. Hold on, Wreck Mob. Let me see. All right. Look, I got an anonymous source that says put 20 questions in the chat room and they're going to answer it. Okay. I got an anonymous source. Send me that anonymous, credible source. I'm talking about super credible. Send 20 questions right now. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Run the likes up. Peace. Peace.
To accept, press 1. To send.
All right. Give me 1 second, yo. Oh, damn. I'm dropping my phone. Line's on fire. I got the whole industry hitting the line, hitting the personal line. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. But yeah, this is what I want y'all to do. All right. I need the Rec Mob to send me 20 questions. Put it in the chat room. Okay. I got a anonymous source. Credible. Super, super credible. Send me 20 questions right now. Okay. And let me see. Send me 20 questions. If you want to know about the Puff and Cassie situation, I got an anonymous source that's going to answer all your questions. I need 20 of them. Send them right now, okay, in the chat room. Okay? Let's get it. So I see Flame Sakina. She got questions. Let's get it. Run the lights up. Let me get back to these callers, though. The line's on fire. Let's get to it. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. I got a lot of missed calls, and we're going to get to it. All right, let me see. We got 213 524 calling you now. Pick up the line. Oh, damn it. My bad. Yeah, 213 524. Let me see.
To accept.
Peace. Peace. Yo.
What up? What up, right?
What's up? Who this? Who this?
It's Max from the middle, Milwaukee.
All right, let's get it, good brother. Talk to me, man. What's your assessment on this Cassie and Diddy situation?
Yeah, I found out yesterday, right? I wanted to ask you, the escort threw her under the bus and snitched on her. You know when he said she paid him the cash. So why ain't she charged with sex trafficking? The same shit stuff that he charged with. You see what I'm saying?
But see,
why ain't that happening with her?
Look, I'm gonna say this. Because Songs by Alicia said something earlier. The feds can flip on her too. You know what I mean? So you got an interesting point. You understand what I'm saying? Because the sex worker did say he paid. Well, she paid him. So you're right. You got an interesting point. So she's not in the clear though. Let's not get it twisted. She's not in the clear.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, no, like, hold on. So they got to bring it, like, when is this going to happen? Or can Diddy lawyer hit that right away? Why ain't they hit that yet? Because that's illegal, too. Unless they should drop it, that's the same thing he going through.
I mean, look, understand this, man. You know, when it comes to women, I'm going to say this freely, and we all got to just keep it real. It's a double standard when it comes to women, and I'm going to leave that there. You dig what I'm saying? So, but nevertheless, the law is the law. We're going to see how this thing play out. Okay. Salute to Leon with the super chat. No question. Free Diddy. That's what he said. Okay. That's what he on. That's what Leon on. Okay. He dropped the super chat. He got every right to feel how he want to feel. And the same way if somebody say, Diddy need to be doing 30 years, you know what I mean? If you send a super chat in, that's how he feel, that's how he feel, that's how she feel, that's how she feel. Over here, we keep it general. That's why the world love this platform, okay? Salute to the Rec Mob, we here. Run the lights up. That's all you got to say, good brother? All right, next caller. I'm gonna hit people up that called the show a few minutes ago, so 213-424. I'm calling you now. Pick up. I'm calling you now. Let's get it. The lines is on fire. You have to call 3, 4, 5 times sometimes to get through. I got to get the new number. I mean, I got to get the new phone line, but it is all good. We're going to rock
Please
out.
leave your message for 213-524-4447.
Oh, damn, I don't want to put it out there. I just called you. 213-524. I just hit you. All right, next one. 725-335. Y'all got to pick up. Run the lights up, man. Let me see what they're saying about this whole Diddy thing. We're going to give you a play-by-play. Oh, shit. I see more. It's crazy. Oh, hold on, y'all. Before I hit the calls, it's saying, oh, look. She pregnant on a Stizan. Look, they got she about the shit. She 8 months pregnant. Ain't that crazy, right? They put her on a stand 8 months pregnant. You know what they going for. Woo. Damn, they trying to fry Diddy. You did this to a pregnant woman. You know, the fact that, a lot of this happened before she got pregnant, but in real time, it's going to look like he did this to a pregnant woman. Oh man, it's not looking good. I'm about to put the sketch on the screen, y'all. Run the lights up. This is the livest show ever. Peace. What's
up, my boy?
What's going on, fam? Salute. How you?
I'm all right. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. She was gonna get up on the stand and testify. I've been following this since last year since he got locked up.
Well, look, she's on the stand. I'm about to put the picture on the screen real quick. Hold on one second. Look, I got the picture on the screen. Okay, look at her. She about to pop.
Yes,
Look,
yeah.
she about to pop. She mess around and her water bursts on that stand. You feel me?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. Under heavy distress, Cassie water breaks on the stand. Damn, I can see the headlines. Run the lights up. This is the livest show ever. Okay? I don't care who's live. I don't care who's doing what content. They ain't doing it like this. Okay? They ain't got the people. They ain't got the streets. It is what it is. Run the lights up. Call me up. We got my
coming it out like this.
look. Cassie mess around and go into labor. He about to pop. This is fresh, right? This is a sketch that just came out a few minutes ago. Okay. Oh man, look at Diddy. Diddy looks stressed.
Yeah, he do. He look like he about ready to run up out of that courtroom.
Diddy looking at her being knocked up, about to, burst her water. He looks stressed. The nigga headline went behind his ear that fast. The nigga headline just did some old metamorphosis. You thought he was looking like Dracula before. That nigga really look like Dracula right now. Look at him. That nigga looks spooky. I gotta hit the spooky. Spooky! Shit. And allegedly, they be drinking that baby blood, so you know what he thinking too. Allegedly, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know about that Adreno, Diddy probably going crazy for a lot of different reasons in that courtroom. Why they put her on the stand with that baby in her stomach like that, knowing how these devils get down. That nigga going crazy right now. That Adreno got him going nuts. Look at him.
Yeah.
That nigga went from about to collapse to that nigga just like levitated damn near out the casket. He was in the casket. That nigga looking like fresh blood. Crazy.
Yeah,
if you know, you know. If you don't know, do your homework. But Anthony, I appreciate you. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Shit, wow. Salute, my boy.
You got a chance to hear some of my songs up there?
Say it again. Oh, nah. I got you. Though. I got you. I'm on it today. All right, peace. Run the lights up. If you know, you know. Niggas is saying in the chat room, Dracula Diddy. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you just gotta catch up to the Blackout show or just do your homework. Salute to the Rec Mob. They got Cassie on the stand, and she about to pop any minute.
To accept.
Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. What it do?
Janie B. What up, though?
What up, though? Did you get all the stuff my son sent you?
Where he sent it to?
He sent it to this. He sent the link to this number yesterday.
I gotta see, because this number, depending on what it is, I won't get everything. Let me see. Let me try to look at the text messages. What's his area code? Because
he did it through my phone.
With your phone?
313.
313. Let me see. 313. Let me look at text messages. Let me see. 313. I'm going through the text messages. I don't see it.
You want him to resend it?
Yeah, tell him resend it while I'm live now. Tell him.
Okay.
So Janie B, give me your assessments real quick while Cassie's on the stand, damn near about to go in labor.
Somebody said something to me that I didn't even think about.
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that when you asked me about what I went through, and I broke down how you could never forget certain details. Somebody said to me, I wouldn't have never listened to her had you not broke it down like that. Like, you cannot forget these horrific things that happened to you. It's almost like they happened to you yesterday. With her telling her story, like, I believed it before she got up there. You can't fake some of this stuff. You just can't fake it. Before they showed her in the hallway of the hotel room, I believed her.
Understood.
But I'm gonna have my son to retext that, because Diddy is on one of those things that he sent you.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they got him on there in his voice telling I forget the guy's name, but when I look back at my notes, I'll tell you. It was one of his assistants, male assistants. He on there telling his male assistant, who, by the way, he pushed into doing something with Cassie. He on there telling him to bring the Plan B, the Cialis, and the baby oil.
God damn. Crazy.
And he doing an interview on ABC. This is, so, yeah, I'm going to get my son to shoot that to you right now.
Yeah, do me a favor. Send it to the email. I directly get it. MRecktv promo@gmail.com. Can your email from the phone? You should be able to do that. Right?
Wait a minute. Say it again.
I'm going to put it on the screen right now. MRecktv promo@gmail.com. The same way MRecktv is spelled, and then promo@gmail.com. All right. So look, it's on the screen.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Janie B, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
All right, peace. All right, let's get to all these callers. But yo, I need somebody to lock in, or a few people, right? Do me a favor. I need 20 questions for my anonymous source. Super credible. When I say super credible, you do the math, okay? I need 20 questions, okay? If you want to know about this Cassie and Diddy thing. Hold on one second. Peace.
What up, Rick?
What's going on, fam? State your name, where you calling from.
I'm Cali, man. Quick question, man. I got questions on the live right now.
All right, hold on one second. I need everybody to hit the like button, man. We got 1,800 people in here in like 30-something minutes, man. I need you to hit the like button on Facebook and YouTube, okay? Take you 2 seconds. It's free, okay? Let's get it. So, caller, you got the floor. Let's get it.
All right, so what's up, man? It's obvious the little Ciroc Diago company put this on Diddy because nobody would take her case prior to wanting to settle and whatnot, right? Why isn't there an out for him to get out of this without all this shit that's going on right now? Am I tripping?
I mean, look, I'm with you, bro. I'm it's a lot going on that I don't understand. I'm like, but we letting it play out, but definitely ask your questions, good brother. You feel me? You got every right. You got every right to.
One other thing, man, is Lauren London testifying today? And what's going on, man? Or is it just Cassie today?
To my understanding, right now it's just Cassie. But any updates, I'll let the people know. I'll let everybody know on the live. But right now, so far, it's just Cassie.
All right, bad, man. Appreciate you taking the call, bro. Appreciate the coverage too. Keep it up, Jay.
Appreciate you, good brother. Thank you. Let's get it. This is the live show. Run the lights up. I'm going to need those questions, okay? And when I say it's coming from a credible source, so your question will be answered from a super credible source. Anonymous, though. It's going to be anonymous, but that's all I got to tell you. I can't really tell you too much. So I need 20 questions. If you want to know about the Puff and Cassie situation, from a super credible anonymous source, I need 20 questions. and I need somebody to kind of like help me gather people leaving questions in the chat room. Sakina, I may need your help on this. Okay. So anybody who got questions yourself, we need 20 questions on that. So shouts to Planet Mars 81, wondering how her kids are processing all that. So Cassie, I believe she has another kid, right? Because she had a kid. I don't know if it was a son or daughter. So this would be her second kid or this is her third kid. I'm trying to understand that. So I don't know how many kids she got currently. We do know she got one in the oven. That's about to cook. You feel me? She ain't got no kids with Diddy. You talking about oh, you said his kids. My bad. You right. I just saw you said that. My bad, bro. Oh, from what I'm hearing, yesterday Diddy twins walked out the court. When let me see. Let me bring this up. They said Diddy twin daughters. I forgot why they walked out the court. Hold on, I got you. You know, it's a lot going on. So 3 daughters. So look, they said yesterday, Sean Diddy Combs, 3 daughters left the courtroom during sex workers' graphic testimony. Man, this is spooky. I gotta hit the spooky. Spooky! You know, that a lot of this information came out after I went live, but that's when I think about it, that's spooky as hell. You got this man daughter or this man daughters in the courtroom with sex workers talking about the foulest sex acts known to mankind. And they gotta sit here and hear all this graphic display. The diddler's on trial. God damn. It's spooky. Spooky! It's so spooky. His kids don't even want to be in that courtroom. I don't even know if they there today. I think they heard everything they can bear. I think, man, run the lights up. It's going to get real spooky and nasty in that courtroom. It's just beginning. It's going to get real nasty. Pace, run the lights up. Salute to the rec mob. Pace.
Salute, M.Reck, spooky.
You already? Who this?
Alley Cat, yeah, what's going on with you, good brother?
Alley Cat, what's the word, man? Let them know where you calling from, good brother.
Hey, shout out to everybody in Long Island. We definitely in the house.
Yeah, shouts to the whole Long Island and all that. Yeah, Strong Island in the building. So Alley Cat, man, talk to me. What's your assessment, man?
I was just tuning in with the M.Reck mob, and I heard the spooky news. I'm like, ooh, let me call Reck, see what's going on. I ain't know. Diddy collapsing and with his kids walking out the court.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah, Diddy collapsing,
kids
walking out the courtroom, slamming courtroom doors. It's getting crazy. It's good. Cassie on the stand about to deliver this baby. Her water about to burst. It's a lot going on.
Wait, hold on. Cassie water burst on the stand?
Nah, it's looking like it. Look at the picture on the screen. She about to deliver, and she's under distress.
I'm about to say it can't get no wilder than that.
It may get wild like that. That's how wild it's going to get. It's getting crazy on the stand right now. You know what I mean?
For his daughters to get up and what about his sons though? His sons still stay there, or it's like?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all some updates. I'm gonna find out what's going on with Christian and Justin and all them. I don't know what's going on with them right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what's so wild, Rick? I remember I had a homeboy in the feds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they be having cheeseburgers in there, bro. Like people in the feds eat good because they got the nerdy dudes in there with the glasses and all that. Yeah, they got the vending machine. You can get the White Castle cheeseburger, the McDonald's, Burger King. I'm like, hold on, is this hell? Yeah, eating better than people outside.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. The homies inside, they be having it lit. I'm seeing niggas got TVs and everything. Niggas got streaming apps. Niggas is watching Power.
One thing that's weird, right. The one thing that's weird, Rack, about the feds is that it's dirty dudes in there, man. That's where the cats is at with like the computer and the hackers and all.
Mm-hmm.
The nerdy cats with the glasses.
Yeah, that's a fact. And it's niggas that's hackers in there, and you know, niggas that get hit the wall button from jail if they get any device. Them niggas is nice with that. You feel me? This niggas in there, that's crazy. You know, that's why they in jail too.
I met a Queens legend in there, man. I ain't even gonna put his name out there, but I met a Queens legend in there, man, and salute to you if you listening, King. You know who you are. You invited me to sit with you and I built with you. So if you listening, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all good brother. But Alley Cat, appreciate you calling. The line is on fire. I got to get to these other callers, King.
Everybody enjoy your day. Thank you,
salute. Peace, King.
Call from.
Peace.
Hi, M.Reck.
What's
Peace
up?
and blessings. This baby girl, how are you?
Baby girl, what's going on? I'm great. Hold on, baby girl. I need everybody to hit that like button. This is the livest show. We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook, okay? I need y'all to hit that like button, okay? Run the likes up. Take you 2 seconds. So, baby girl, you got the floor. I'm going to give you a minute because everybody's calling, trying to get through.
Okay, so my assessment is everybody keeps asking how do his kids feel about it and, you know, different things. If we look at some of the footage on some of the parties that happen, we've seen kids there a lot. My thing is it's levels to Diddy's parties, okay? So you can have access to one party, but not access to another party. I believe it was who knows who or who's into what. That's why I think some of these people that are coming out talking, some of the security guards, but you know, bodyguards and Big C or whatever his name is, Jaguar, all of them had certain things they were into. Okay. So then they asked about Cassie. Why didn't she leave? Okay. Well, if you get with somebody and you're 19 and you really haven't been experienced in the world, I'm pretty sure a predator has a way of getting you to believe he's going to do these things, and you being young, immature, because you know, in our younger days, because I'm older, I'm Generation X, we thought we couldn't do anything. Once we got away from our parents, we thought that we would live life and be free, and you know,
correct.
So when they say, why would she?
Baby girl, I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta go to the next caller. The line on fire. I got you, baby girl. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Call from.
Peace. Caller.
Hello?
You live.
Hey.
Yeah, you live. State your name. Where you calling from?
My name is Renee. What up, though? I'm from Detroit.
What up, though, Renee? What up, though?
Oh, I just wanted to know. I agree with the other lady.
Hold on, like, Renee. Take me off speaker, man. We want to hear you crispy. We need you to cut through crispy. Take me off speaker.
I'm off speaker.
You're not cutting through for some reason. Would you take me off the earpiece? You want the earpiece? The AirPod?
Yeah, I'm off.
All right, cool. Let's get it. Talk to me.
So yeah, I was just sitting here thinking about the guy Jonathan Aldi. I want to know, is he going to get on there and testify about Diddy and Ross when he was saying they're gay?
He may. If they, if the prosecutors ask him, those questions, I'm pretty sure he may. Or unless the cops had him, or the feds had him say certain things. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know, that's a good question though.
Right. And then another thing, I just wanted to say, I agree with the lady that said that she was young, and everybody keeps saying that she should have left. How can you leave a predator? He was a predator. No telling her how he, she was scared. I don't care. She was young. How old was she? Like what? 19, 18?
I don't know exactly, but she may have been that young, you know.
Yeah. So I agree. But I'm waiting on them to bring the guy Jonathan Audie out because I'm sitting here saying Rick Ross quiet, DJ Khaled quiet. I mean, all these celebrities that was around him, why they so quiet?
Yeah, you know why they quiet. You think they want to be? You think they want to be in that spooky ass court? That courtroom is spooky right now. Yeah. You damn right they quiet. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, Renee. All right, I got another caller. All right, salute.
Call from
Peace.
M.Reck, what's happening?
What's going on? Who this?
He gonna tell it.
Say that again. Your phone got a little spooky.
He gonna tell it.
All right, let's get it. Talk to me.
Hey man, look, it's all started. You remember that video with LL Cool J and Diddy, right? You know the crazy video when LL rapping. He said the heat. You know he had the transformer in the actual video.
Hold on, you got me a speaker. We want to get you crispy, good brother. I like where you going with it. I like where you going with it. Let's take me off the AirPods. Let's get you crispy, good brother. You there?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, that's a little better. Let's get it. Talk to me. Say that again.
Yeah, see, this all started in that video with Diddy, LL Cool J, and that Transformer.
Flavor in Your Ear remix. Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, in the Transformer, and you know, LL was like, LL was trying to put his own game in, but nobody trying to listen.
I'm gonna be honest. Even back then, I wasn't jacking that verse because I was like, when I heard the I'm like,
the LL wasn't really trying to. He wasn't trying to go in for bars. He was trying to let us know Diddy on some bullshit. He got this He got this Transformer. My bad for the cussing.
Yeah.
In the video, and I ain't feeling it. And he letting the whole world know this is a he shit. You feel me?
So hold on, because now let's put it in perspective. I hear you, but when they recording the song in the studio, I don't know if they was all in the studio. The video and the song is two different things. Now,
but you got to know Diddy orchestrate. Diddy ain't gonna be in the video unless you feel me. He know what's going on. That's why the Transformer was in the video.
Let me reel it back. So you saying while LL was penning his verse, he had a tranny dance. He had a tranny dancing in the booth. Diddy had a tranny dancing in the booth.
But he knew the Transformer was gonna be in the video, so he still did the verse like he was supposed to go.
Man, that's a hell of an allegation, bro. But you know what?
Man, Diddy listen. You can't. So you trying to tell me Diddy didn't know how that video shoot was gonna go? Who was gonna be in it?
See, you would have been better. Look, if you would have said, "Yo, look." Hold on. Let me give you the scenario. You'd have been better if you went with this. LL came to Bad Boy Studio. You know what I'm saying? Daddy House. And Diddy had trannies in the recording studio. And LL wrote his verse from the whole atmosphere. And then,
but look, how we not know that Transformer wasn't really in that studio that night. You know how they used to get down? Daddy's house?
Now, see, I get it. Look, it's all good. I love the assessment, but sometimes before you call, you got to put it together because it's people in here that say, yo, you reaching, but I like your assessment, but put it together next time before you call the show. You know what I mean? It's a good angle. It's a great angle, but you got He just wanted to get that he, she off. I ain't gonna hold you. It was entertaining. It was entertaining, but salute the homie though. Running like so, we got over 2,000 people in the room, okay? And that was a whole nother angle. You know what I mean? On the heat sheet. The LL verse. I may have to play that real quick. Spooky, but I may have to hit the. It is spooky.
Spooky.
Run the likes up. This is the livest show. Okay. This is the livest show. And we're gonna get those questions. Flame Sakina, I'm gonna need you to help me out. Not only I know you had questions. Yo, ADHD, why I'm not hearing from you, bro? What's going on, bro? You usually call up with an assessment, man. Text me real quick. Maybe you call, you couldn't get through. You usually have a dope assessment, bro. Let me see what you're saying. He said the first time we seen that Transformer in the video was Biggie video. So Diddy been on his fun boy ish. That's a fact. Hit the line, bro. Let's get it. Call me up. Call the 646 number. 646-397. Let me get back to this case though. I don't want to lose focus. All right, let me get back to the updates. You know, of course, you know it's gonna be entertaining over here at MRecktv. Them other lives be boring as shit. You know what I mean? You might as well go to sleep. Nigga, lives be boring as shit. You know what I mean? At least you feel that energy. You feel like, okay, I feel alive. You go to these niggas' lives, they might as well call their lives dead. Everybody live ain't live. Some niggas' lives are just dead. Might as well call it a dead live. Or niggas is the walking dead. You know what I mean? Nigga over there. Nigga shit all corny. Nigga vibe ain't right. Nigga live ain't right. What my nigga Go said? What he said, my nigga Ghost. Rev ain't right. His church ain't right. Deacon is a pimp. I could tell by his ice. Peace.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Peace. Peace.
Peace, Reck. Peace. What's good? You hear me good?
What's going on?
What's good, Reck? You hear me?
Yeah. Who this?
This ADHD.
ADHD, bro. What's going on, man? It's been a minute. Where you been at, bro?
Yeah, just, working, grinding, hitting the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said, hold on.
Regular, with wifey.
Hold on.
Chilling with wifey.
Hold on. You said hitting the gym like you over there bench pressing like 450. You know what I mean? Nigga said hitting the gym. He said, hitting the gym. You said that shit real cocky. Like, nigga say, hitting the gym. Bench pressing like 1,500 out here. You know how we do. Nah, I'm just joking. But go ahead, though, bro. Talk to me.
Nah, it's all good.
What's the word?
Yeah, so the whole court situation is spooky. Of course, Diddy looking like he's paranoid. He ready to fall out at any given time.
Oh, let's go to that.
Cassie's ready to pop.
Woo!
Yo, you know what I could picture, Reck? And y'all was saying that earlier, right? How, what if her water do break? And Diddy fall out at the same time?
Crazy. Movie.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
Movie.
Because, she's ready. She's like at least 8 months, kid.
Yeah, bro.
She having a Gemini baby. Shout out to my Geminis. My season coming soon, baby. Oh, we're going to turn up.
Salute to all the Geminis. I'm glad you mentioned Gemini. You can go watch Gemini episode 2 of Spooky Hours on that Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, the Google Play Store. That's my app. That's a supernatural TV show, okay? Go watch Gemini and all the episodes, okay? So, ADHD, man. Talk to me, man. What else is going on? What else you I know you've been staying in tune with this, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is that it's not looking good for Diddy. Part of me was saying, okay, he might get off, but then again, they not bringing up nothing about what they got him under the cases. They say they had 40 witnesses. Now they down to 2. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. And then Jamie B brought up a good point. Like they wouldn't hold them. They wouldn't hold Diddy, if they didn't have none on them. But you got to remember, allegedly these judges is golf buddies with the people that Diddy tried to go against that gave him that liquor deal. So they not fighting fair with Diddy right now. And I'm not speaking up for Diddy because this is his karma, but they doing a lot of under the table stuff, my brother, allegedly, you know, because it don't make no sense.
Hold that thought. Hold on. I like where you going with it. Hold that thought. Run the lights up. We live on YouTube and Facebook. Run the lights up, y'all. Let's get it. Yeah, continue on.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And you know, they claim to have all these witnesses, but back to JD, you know, these judges, they can fight dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say, because I knew brothers that was, you know, held and they didn't really have nothing on them. They eventually got to let them go, but the way they was holding Diddy, you know, you would think they have something, and I do believe it, but again, it's a lot of under the table stuff. Like, we not hearing none of the witnesses. It's a lot of things that, you know, and then I'm going to leave it here, brother. I'm going to land my plane here. Remember, he paid her out and they settled out of court, even though, okay, she understands and she signed the NDA. That's impossible. Once you sign an NDA and they pay, right? For example, you my man. All right, we get into it. You punch me in the face. Yo, Reck, I'm suing you for $30,000. Yo, hey, here, take this. Just using that as an example. And I got to sign an NDA and we settle out of court. I can't take you to court.
I know.
It's not making any sense.
Like I said, I said the same thing earlier, man. That's why I'm watching it play out, because I'm seeing a whole lot of things that's not adding up. The math ain't mathing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not mathing. And again, I'm not speaking up for Diddy, but it's not mathing, brother. But I'm going to land my plane. And it's always a pleasure. And I'm going to keep watching, you know.
No doubt,
I'm going to keep watching because it's great.
I appreciate you.
It's crazy, fam.
Lines on fire.
All right, King B.
Peace.
Call
Peace.
from.
Peace. 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 What's happening?
Yes, sir. I was calling back to say that I think I know the reason why Diddy didn't cut a deal. Because he's going to try to totally get off. And if he doesn't get off, that's when he's going to release all of the names in the tapes, which is what they want, which is why they're throwing the book at him. Because the same thing happened with Harvey Weinstein. He snitched on everybody, too. So I think that's going to be Diddy's last play. If he blows the trial, then he's got plenty of names and tapes to give them, and that's what they want anyway, which is why they're going so hard against him. So this is coming.
Great assessment. Songs by Alicia once again. I appreciate you calling back and giving us those gems as always. Salute to all my truckers. You know, where you at currently? Where you at currently? North Carolina. She's cruising through North Carolina. You heard, putting that work in. Salute to the whole NC. You be safe out there. You heard?
Shout out. Much love to the Wreck Mob.
Thank you for blowing those air horns. Salute to the Wreck Mob. All right, Queen. Be safe. All right. Thank you. Peace. Man, salute to the Wreck Mob. We here, man. Call me up if I miss your call. Just call back because there's a lot going on, man. And let me get to this case again, man. Let me see what's going on. Let me give you the updates to this case because it's hella spooky. Hella spooky. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Okay. So this is what's current, and then I'm gonna backtrack. So they saying Diddy had multiple guns. Wow. Cassie tells court, damn. Hold on, they going in. Okay, hold on. They going in. So Cassie got on the stand and said Diddy had multiple guns. Damn. Cassie tells court. Her testimony continues. The prosecution is now asking Cassie about Combs' guns, which she said he kept in safes at all his houses, along with cash, jewelry, and videotapes. Damn. Cassie recalls an incident when one of Combs' security guards came into his LA home and told him rival music mogul Suge Knight was at a diner nearby. Wow. She tells the court that Combs and a security guard dressed in black covered the heads and faces and grabbed guns and left the house while Cassie cried and begged him not to do anything stupid. Wow, this shit is a movie. Oh man, she going in. Oh my God, she going in. That's why he's about to collapse. She said the nigga Diddy got on ninja time with him and his security. Them niggas put on masks. Them niggas put on masks, black gloves, bulletproof vests, the armor trucks. God damn, Cassie. What type of shit you on? Shit. And she said only thing she did was cried and hope he didn't do anything stupid. Wow. Wow. It is spooky. I gotta hit the spooky button. Spooky! Shit. No wonder why Diddy's is in that courtroom looking like he about to collapse. This shit crazy. This shit like peace to the earth. You are watching a movie. That's a fact. Peace to the earth, Amina. Oh man. Oh man. That was the latest. Let me see what else they got going on. Peace.
Yeah, peace. So, what's going on, Mike?
What's going on? Who this?
Jamrock Mike.
Jamrock Mike, what's going on? What's going on, brethren? What's happening? Let me lick off 2 shots for the brethren that's on the line. Hold on 1 second. Let me lick off 2 shots. We got my man Jamrock Mike. What's going on?
Yeah, them shot the lead guy. Yeah, what happened is that when the feds them raided Diddy's home, they weren't raiding the homes for evidence against Diddy. They already had the evidence. They was raiding the homes in order to protect those of their friends. Those videos, they wanted to confiscate those. If you notice, those videos are not coming out. So there is no, there's no, what happened to Prince Andrew won't happen to their friends. They make sure secure their friends. So I just say it's a lot of spooky things that is going on.
Yeah, it's a lot. Man, Michael, I appreciate you tapping in. The line's on fire. You can call back.
Yeah.
Salute. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it easy. All right, cool.
All right. Salute to Jamrock Mike. Okay. I gave him that name because he's from Jamaica. You heard? You know Jamrock. That's what they call Jamaica. Okay. Welcome to Jamrock. So when my man Mike is on the line, just know we playing the anthem. Welcome to Jamrock, man. I wish I could play it, man. That's my shit too. From Damian Marley. Let's get it. I'm gonna get to these callers though. They calling up crazy. I got y'all though.
I'm watching this live.
Yo, peace.
Yo, what's good?
State your name, where you calling from.
Yeah, what's good, my man? My name is Don B. I'm in Florida.
All right, Don B, what's going on? Talk to me, King.
Hey, man. All I gotta say in my eyes is this nigga's done.
Damn.
Just point blank. How I feel about it.
Damn. That's how you feeling?
He didn't get too much, bro. I mean, it's one thing to have,
But you know what's
one
so
or two
crazy?
different cases about this and that and the other. But now he got.
Yeah, let me say this, because it hit me, but it hit me just now. The fact that she brought up, he went to grab guns out the safe with his security guards, and they got masked up to go after Suge Knight. So now that ties into all this Tupac and
the racketeering. And
man, it's Cassie. Oh my gosh, this nigga Diddy about to have a seizure. Like,
I'll say this, I'll be surprised if he gets out at any given time. Like he minimum 15 years, but just my personal opinion. I don't know, how it's gonna go. I'm just saying, from based on everything that I see that's happening and all the other stuff that this is only day 2.
Day 2. Woo! I see why they went the Cassie route, and see, this is the thing though. The fact that they went the Cassie route, what do they have? Like, you gotta understand, because she's going in, right? So what was discussed behind the scenes with her to make her go in, because she got a 30 million, settle out of court off the rip.
Exactly.
So man, I got to see how this play out, man. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta really.
Probably the best. This is the next best TV to what's going on with the crazy ass president we got, because that shit is insane too. But this right here, bro, this is like I'm glued to my TV. I'm glued to every news channel. I'm trying to figure out which way they're gonna go. But I say this cat is done.
Oh my God, this shit crazy. But the ill part though, remember they ran up in them cribs. They didn't get.
Yep.
I don't know if did they get the guns? They didn't find the videotapes. They didn't.
Yeah, no, they got some guns. They got guns. They got videos. They got baby oil. They got a whole lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Diddy, what type of shit you was on? Like, you really was on some real mall shit. You feel me? Like, this nigga was really out here living like John Gotti.
But if you look back, and now you got to think back, all the songs, Money, Power, Respect. You name songs when you listen to the background. I think it was one song with him and Biggie that damn, what song was it? I can't remember, but he in the background talking about throwing people off bridges and kidnapping kids and shit. This is shit he was doing back then, because their music was their life.
So you saying when Biggie was writing his rhymes, Diddy was like, yeah, let them know how we be kidnapping kids and fuck them in they, allegedly.
Either that or Puffy was right there. I mean, he was a mastermind.
Yo, hold on. It's starting to make sense. You might be onto something, because salute to my man C Gutter, because I asked him about that and he said, nah, I ain't never did that wreck. I said, yo, Big said, my nigga Gutter kidnap kids, F them and throw them over the bridge. He said, nah, Wreck, I ain't never did that. So what happened was Diddy probably was like, nah, put that on C Gutter. Don't put that on me. See, it makes sense.
You never know.
You never know.
Allegedly. Want to be upfront.
Allegedly.
Yeah, there you go.
Allegedly. I'm going to say that. Wow. The Wreck Mob is on it.
A lot of songs that was like that. And then if you look at the locks and how they exited real quick, it's a whole lot of stories I could probably just from my history. I'm 52, so I've been watching hip hop since I was 17, 16, 17 years old. Kind of. I'm from Cali, but all my people was from New York. So when I look at all of this shit, man, I'm like, this dude is toast, bro. There's no way. I'd be surprised if he get out. That's just my personal opinion.
This shit crazy. Run the lights up. We live. We got almost 2,000 people staying in the room. Run the lights up. I appreciate you calling, good brother. Salute.
No doubt, my brother. Hey, enjoy, man. I appreciate you putting it out there.
Yes, sir. My man. Peace.
All right.
Run it up, Wreck Mob be here. Run it up. Salute to the Wreck Mob. You Wreck Mob if you new to the channel. You Wreck Mob if you've been around and you've been subscribed, okay? You could donate to the chat room, or you could just donate directly to me, which is the best way to donate. Through the Cash App, MRecktv, $MRecktv, or hit the Zelle. The Zelle is you see the MRecktv going across the ticker at the bottom, MRecktv promo@gmail.com. That's the Zelle. Or you can hit the number. This is the you can send a Zelle to this number. You know what I mean? So if you want to send something directly, because YouTube, they take like damn near 45% of that super chat, you can hit me directly. You know what I mean? You can send it through Cash App, $ MRecktv. The Zelle is the 646-397-7095, or the email MRecktVpromo@gmail.com. All right, but nevertheless, yeah, I think they did find tapes, but not the tapes they wanted. We don't know. But let's see what else Cassie's saying. Hold on. I got y'all. She going in. She in her bag. She got the bag and she in her bag. Damn. Cassie she ain't holding no. Listen, Diddy on trial. Whew. Shit crazy, bro. All right, so prosecutors turned the racketeering element of his case back on the stand in her brown dress and now also yellow sweater. We are still slowly walking through the details of Cassie's old life. She's talking about all the things Combs paid for: cars, houses, luxury trips, and the items he would take away to punish her phone, her laptop. Prosecutors have begun to show the court photos of Combs' employees, including several of his security guards, one of whom Cassie says would take away her things at Combs' direction. It appears the government is now trying to get into the racketeering element of its case. This involves the allegation that Combs used his loyal network of associates to run a criminal enterprise and cover up his alleged crimes. Wow. So day 2, this is how they trying to send this nigga to hell, using Cassie as they star witness. Damn. You know, she know where all the bodies is buried, allegedly. You know what I mean? So imagine she start pointing that out, allegedly. You know what I mean? So salute to the rec mob, man. So look, man, I gotta handle my BI because I got some runs I gotta make. I'm gonna go live later on, run the lights up. Salute to the rec mob. Hold on. Let me probably get one of the homies to tap in real quick. One of my homies, we about to do this pod together. We about to do the Facto show. Hold on one second. We gonna call this segment Ask Troy Ave. So you got questions? Hold on one second. Who this? Pace. Pace.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Pace. Pace.
Yo, peace, peace to the rec mob.
JR.
Jay, man, what's going on, homie?
What's going on, good brother? Talk to me real quick, man.
Yo, man, it's nasty work out here, bro. I mean, they frying your man. Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They frying him up good, man. This is nasty work, bro. My goodness. You know, okay. And Cassie, man, she admitted to certain things, and you know, she even copped to her role. I mean, like I said, man, they really trying to fry him, bro.
Yeah.
They trying to fry him.
Shit crazy. Shit crazy,
But
man.
I knew she would take this stand. They had to. Like, I don't really know, because they're gonna base a lot of their case based off of, like, you know, hearsay. So they need the foundation of her testimony to bolster it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Because didn't son yesterday, they didn't say that, you know, Cassie wanted him to, you know, urinate on him and all that.
Well, the sex worker said Cassie wanted him to piss in her mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Got you. So
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. But it's spooky. It's just spooky, JR. But look, so I'm gonna let you end off the live because I gotta get off here, get myself together so me and Troy Ave can do the Facto show. So I'm about to, get myself together so I can record that.
Stay less.
You feel me?
Stay less, man, because I want to tune into that too. Stay less,
ready.
Bro.
I got you.
And I know y'all gonna talk on this.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so
we gonna talk on this. Av is a movie, so
Yeah.
You already know. Let's get it. All right, JR. Appreciate you.
Yo, stay less, man. Be safe,
all
brother.
Right, one, brother.
One.
Call from.
Peace.
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 Hey, my brother. How are you, man?
Everything great, good brother. I'm about to get off this live, so go ahead. Give me your assessment real fast, but give me your name and where you calling from.
E52, North Carolina.
All right, so let's go into your assessment.
As far as Puffy, he's his Chinese zodiac. He's a rooster. So basically, he's cooked because we're in the time of the year right now. This is not his year. This is his enemy year. He's not gonna have a good year at all, and we all see that. So he's a joke. He's to be laughed at. Cassie, she's a tiger. She's strong. She's gonna bounce back. She's gonna be resilient. Tigers aren't that smart, but I'm sorry for that. Tigers aren't that smart, but they are very resilient. So she's definitely gonna bounce back, and I hope she stays out the spotlight with her baby and everything, and just go have a good life with her husband and everything. But as far as Puffy, I just want to laugh at this whole situation, man. The streets all know about this, and he's already convicted in the streets. We just wait for it to be politically all lined up.
Got you.
So I'm not gonna hold you. I know you gotta go.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you doing what you do. Because I'm out here, man. It's a desert out here. We don't hear about what's going on.
Okay, I got y'all. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned because we got a lot of content. I got a lot of interviews as well. I got insiders that's in the courtroom giving me exclusive. So go through the channel, the lives, the regular videos, the regular uploads, the shorts. We got info on crypto information. You know what I'm saying? So go through the channel. All right.
You already know. I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in. I wish you could stay on there all the time, man.
All right, my
man.
brother.
You take care.
All right, peace.
Thanks.
All right, so y'all, I got to get off this. Run the likes up. Salute the Philly Bird Dog with the super chat. He said, in Hypnotize, Biggie says, bang, every MC easily. Diddy in the background saying, take that, take that. Facts, pause. That's a fact. That was spooky. So Biggie did say that. Bang every MC easily. Spoken. And Diddy saying, take that. And that was spoken as well. So on that note, run the likes up. I appreciate the super chat too. Philly Bird Dog, salute. Love is love. Everybody tapped in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because this live is a vibe, okay? Me and Troy Ave. We're going to do the Facto show later. Salute the Queen Wolf. We be having fun. Go through my channel and watch all the clips, man. We be we be vibing. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about this topic and everything else. You know what I mean? Salute to the Rec Mob. I appreciate y'all. I wanted to stay longer, but I got to get myself together and get up out of here. Salute to the Rec Mob. I ain't know it was that late. Run the likes up and leave those comments in the regular comment section right now. All right, we still got 1,600 people in here. Leave those comments in the regular comment section of the video when it rebroadcasts. All right, not just the live chat. Salute to the Rec Mob. I appreciate you. Love is love. Make sure you download Spooky Hours in the Apple Store and Google Play Store. All right, that's my TV series, so you can watch the exclusive TV series by M.Reck called Spooky Hours. All right, in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Gone. All right, salute to the Rec Mob.
We don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck MRecktv.